Yo, hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a simple organic drive, no editing, through an HOA in Vero Beach. It's off of Oslo, but right now I'm coming off of 5th Avenue Southwest, Legend Lakes.
Rolling up to a beautiful black gate.
In Florida, if you're a Northeast person, a lot of communities have gate. I had to get used to it a little bit. Sometimes I feel like Tony Soprano
This
pulling
one's
up
very fancy though.
And this has a code. Obviously I'm not going to say that on this video, but I will. There's the gate. Open the gate.
And as you're rolling in, you're rolling into a very beautiful lake.
For sale. And I will take you to the house that's for sale. It's a 3-2 for $629 and a 4-3 just sold for $6 in here. This is the entrance, and there's another entrance. This is just one. I'm going to put the address in now for the first one that's for sale. It's 4670 Stephanie Lane Southwest, Vero Beach, Florida. So I just put that in my GPS.
Head south on Andriana Court Southwest toward Josephine Manor Southwest, then turn left onto Josephine Manor Southwest.
This is Legend Lakes.
Turn left onto Josephine Manor Southwest.
Vero Beach. Sorry about the GPS in the background.
For half a mile.
I don't do much videos or editing. I'm new to this, and I'm just going to give some people tours of Florida to start. I'm going to have a little bit about myself in the bio, so you could just check me out there instead of me explaining to the video my background. But I am a Florida realtor. I've been here about 3 years. I originally grew up Long Island, Amityville. So as we're coming up, this is pretty big HOA. This is about double the size of mine. And right now we are on Alexandria Avenue Southwest, going through the HOA. A lot of HOAs, you'll notice that sheriff's car, a lot of HOAs have like one sheriff, they live here, and a lot of times they keep the sheriff car in the street. I like the presence of the sheriff car being in my HOA, but of course you know how it is. It's just like American politics. Half the people hate it, half the people love it, but an HOA is very similar to any other neighborhood with just a little more nosiness depending on how intense the HOA is. This is my experience being a New York guy. I'm telling you how I see it. So like I said, a house just sold in this HOA. It was a 4-2 with a pool, very beautiful. Forget the square footage, but it was sold for $607,000, which is still holding. Vero Beach is holding value with single family homes in the right places that have good drainage and they don't get flooded. Speaking of flood zones, some of these HOAs you will find are not in the better flood zone, but the way they are built, they do way better than some regular houses in Florida that are actually not in flood zones. So when Milton hit, my HOA is in a flood zone, but all the water went everywhere it's supposed to. It drainage, like my HOA is built just like this one right now you guys are seeing. Those curbs, those V curbs, are very important, the way the water flows. And when an HOAs are built, they build them with the houses elevated, and just because it's in a flood zone and it gets a lot of rain, doesn't matter. So infrastructure is huge. Don't be obsessed just with the flood zone name. So that's just a tidbit thing, important information I had to learn. It is important to know the flood zone, because if you're in flood zone AE, by federal law, you have to have flood insurance. If you're in flood zone X, the 500-year flood zone, you do not need flood insurance. But you can still get it. It could only be $500, and it's really not that big of a deal. So when I first moved here, I was very upset that I was in a flood zone until I realized how important the infrastructure is. And then I have a video of Hurricane Milton that I should post soon of my house doing great, watching the water pass me because it was set up correctly. So excuse me if I'm rambling. I'm new at this YouTube video. I don't know who's gonna like me or not. I really don't care. Well, I do care. I want customers and I'd love leads. Whoever would like to buy a house down here. Oh, there it is. This house straight ahead, right here. Right there with the Jeep and the pickup. It's actually sold for $607 just a few days ago. $607,000. Yeah, that was Bianca's house. You're familiar with that, right?
It's crazy.
Yep. That's hot.
Good for her.
Now. Yep. They did well. Got a new roof. She had all the good checks. This HOA does have a little
parking space.
tennis court, and a little basketball court.
And a parking space. I think that's very rare.
This is cool for an HOA to have this. Like,
and a basketball hoop.
May not be much, but it's nice to have a little basketball hoop in there. It's like having a little park in the neighborhood type feel. So this video is probably going way longer than is good, but I don't care, and I'm gonna see what maybe people want my long form. Maybe some of you people like me rambling. I don't know. Let's see. Any questions, real estate related, please, I'd love for somebody to call me. 631-445-5072. Very familiar with Indian River County, Sebastian and Vero, also Port St. Lucie, Melbourne. I'm very good with Central East Coast Florida. Please call me, ask me any question. I'd love it. Just makes me a better realtor. So this right now, this house is for sale for $629. I'm going to turn into it to show you. Address is 4670. This house right here is for sale that I am showing you right here. 4670 Stephanie Lane Southwest. $629,900 right now. It is a 3-2. Square foot is 2,691. And now I will show you the exit. This is on a different street, Oslo. We came in on 5th Street, Southwest, and now we'll be leaving this beautiful HOA on a different side of the street. And that's pretty much it. So this is one of the exits. You can see the grounds are beautiful. Oslo is a nice street. Even coming out of here is beautiful, and there's plenty of stores and shopping near Oslo. Everything's under 10 minutes. Target, Walmart, whatever you could think of. It's all there. So anybody who did watch, I appreciate it. I'm new. You know, I'm sure this video might be half trash, but if there's something good on it, I'm learning and I'm going to be editing. So I'd love for you to subscribe, follow me. It'd be great. And I'll try to become more and more entertaining as I get to know these videos. Thanks for watching. If you did, appreciate it. Take care.